If you don't trust yourself, no one else will have it in your place. You may have all the tools you need to achieve your goals, but if you don't believe in yourself, you will fail. I don't know how many times I've read this sentence in personal growth manuals, and you know what I thought each time? What a useless sentence. At the end, if the strategies they propose do not work, it is always my fault that I did not believe it enough. So everyone is good. Yet the link between success and self-confidence is undeniable. If you don't believe in it, but especially if you don't believe in yourself, any effort will be in vain. In short, self-confidence, the so-called self-esteem, is the ground on which you build your castle of your successes. If this ground is fragile, inconsistent, and muddy, your castle will come down at the first rain. But there is good news. As far as we may be convinced to the contrary, self-confidence is not innate. It is one of the many mental qualities that we can develop, strengthen, and increase by applying the right strategies. Today, I will show you 16 of these practical self-esteem building strategies. What do you say? Let's take a look. But first, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to smash that like button. Let's go. Number 1. Keep your promises. We lose faith in ourselves when we fail to keep our promises for too long. On January 1st, or when we return from vacation, we promise to get back in shape, and inevitably, we find ourselves a year later fatter and unmotivated than ever. If you want to have greater self-esteem, make a few promises to yourself. Make them realistic, and above all, keep them. Number 2. Set yourself a small goal and achieve it. Many para-gurus argue that to be successful in life, you need to set ambitious goals. If for too long you have set yourself goals that you have not met on time, giving yourself yet another impossible goal is the sure way to failure. Goals only work if they help you trigger a virtuous circle in which each goal achieved is followed by a reward that motivates you to achieve even more important goals. I call it the little success algorithm. If you want to create this virtuous circle too, stop giving yourself goals you don't believe in. Give yourself a small goal, a close goal in time, but do everything to achieve it. The goals we set ourselves must be consistent with the direction we want to follow in our life. 3. Change a little habit. Speaking of small goals, do you want to go back to believing in yourself? Change your daily habits. Stop making those radical change of life shit in the January 1st style. They are not needed by a beloved fried chip. Choose one and only one small habit that you want to eliminate, change, or establish. Dedicate 30 days to it and move on to the next habit. 4. Train. If you don't train regularly, here's a habit that will help you regain self-confidence and ultimately change your life. Constantly training is something that goes far beyond health, well-being, and physical fitness. Sport is a school of life. Any physical activity requires resilience, determination, and motivation. Everything you learn between the machines of a gym, the tubs of a swimming pool, and the streets of a marathon can then be found on the benches of the university or on the desk of your office. Train your muscles to strengthen your spirit. 5. Smile. Can you do anything to solve your problems? Smile and do it. Can't you do anything to fix them? Smile and don't care. In short, don't forget to smile. It is a gesture as simple as it is effective for improving your mood and boosting your self-esteem. 6. Apply the 3-minute rule. Sometimes it takes a damn little to regain self-confidence. To be exact, in my experience, in some cases 3 minutes or so may be enough. 7. Be grateful. Too many people still believe that being thankful is a new age thing for poor gullible people. For the past 5 years, I have been writing in my diary every night 3 things that I was grateful for during the day. It changed my life. If you learn to focus on what works in your life, instead of always complaining like a whiner, your self-esteem will inevitably rise. 8. Focus on solutions. I'll tell you a secret. We all have problems. I know that feeling like the most unlucky human being in the world is something you are particularly proud of. But continuing to tell you how much your life sucks will hardly help you regain self-confidence. Rather than obsessively thinking about your problems, learn to focus on possible solutions to those problems. 9. Help someone. It is surprising how the most anxious and insecure people are always focused on themselves, while the most serene and self-confident ones take care of others. I'm not saying that you have to become a volunteer for Africa, but instead of always feeling sorry for yourself, sincerely care for others. Listen to them and try to help them. I always worry about others, but it's the others who don't care about me. How I can't stand this sentence. Helping someone just because we wait for that someone to reciprocate is something terribly self-righteous and selfish. Help someone selflessly. 10. Read. How many books do you read in a year? 10? 5? 1? Nobody? No, IKEA's instructions don't count. The more you read, the more ideas you develop. The more ideas you develop, the more projects you make. The more projects you create, the more your self-confidence grows. So read on. 11. Learn to study. When we are prepared on a subject, we feel confident in ourselves. This is why knowledge improves our self-esteem. Not only that, it also works in reverse. The more confident we are of our means, the better our academic performance. Many students spend months on books and then postpone the exam, fearing they are not sufficiently prepared. Oops, caught you. Do you want to have more confidence in yourself? Get ready. Do you want to be better prepared? Learn to study. 12. Act positively. The think positive was one of the many personal growth catchphrases in the 1980s and 1990s. The truth is, positive thinking doesn't make a difference. What really makes the difference is to act positively. That is, to act towards our goals. When you learn to act and act differently than usual, you become a different person, a more confident and confident person. 13. Stop procrastinating. Do you want to feel better about yourself? Think about something you've been putting off for too long and do it first thing in the morning. 14. Make your bed. You will say, okay, but what does it have to do with self-esteem? The truth is that we are damn lazy, and the more we let ourselves go, the more our self-esteem drops. Try making the bed shortly after waking up. It is a simple gesture, but with unexpected implications. There are even those who have revolutionized their lives starting from this gesture. 15. Fake it till you make it. This saying has a much more solid psychological basis than one might think. One of the tricks used in cognitive behavioral psychotherapy to help those suffering from lack of self-esteem, but also anxiety and panic attacks, consists precisely in pushing the patient to act as if he did not have any kind of disorder, applying what is called the technique of the as if. Think about the person you would like to become 1 year from now and start acting as if you are already that person. 16. Deal with the situation that makes you uncomfortable. Cool coaches would say, get out of your comfort zone. The point is that self-esteem is built layer by layer, memory after memory. We have confidence in ourselves and in our means, if we have the memory in our memory of past situations successfully faced. If every time you are faced with an uncomfortable situation, you run away, or avoid it as psychologists would say, inevitably your brain begins to convince itself that you are not able to deal with that situation. You deny it. As soon as you get the chance, gradually deal with situations that make you uncomfortable. Look the fear in the eyes and let her know who's in charge. If you have little faith in yourself and in your skills, choose just one of these 16 strategies and try to put it into practice this week. Changes never happen in a single day, but any change begins on a specific day. Today could be that day. It depends on you. I hope this video was useful to you. Let me know if you have already tried one of these ways and how it went. I'll wait for you in the next video.